Well, hello everybody, and I have a couple more fun stories for you on this cold January day. Today we're talking about a lady who's cold and swallows some snow. Here we go. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. Such a silly story. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a pipe. She wasn't the type to gulp down a pipe. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was an old lady who swallowed some coal. What was her goal when she gobbled the coal? She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was an old lady, a cold lady who swallowed a hat. Imagine that, a black-brimmed hat. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a stick, a long brown branch. What a pick! She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze. She swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. There was a cold lady who swallowed a scarf, a long striped scarf. She tried not to barf. She swallowed the scarf because it was so cold. She swallowed the stick to push down the snow. She swallowed the hat before she froze, and she swallowed the coal to keep her pipes glow. She swallowed the pipe to warm her 10 toes that tickled and tingled from layers of snow. I don't know why she swallowed some snow. Perhaps you know. Now, this cold lady had quite enough. So she thought and came up with a plan. She hiccuped twice and out popped. What's it gonna be? A snowman! Oh, that's just the goofiest thing I've ever heard. Swallowed all the parts of a snowman and hiccuped out a snowman. There was a cold lady who swallowed some snow. How goofy is that? All right, my second book this morning is a new one I found. It's called Goat's Coat, and it's about this little goat, and he gets a brand new coat. But you know, this goat is a very sharing goat. Let's see what happens. Goat's Coat. Let me tell you the tale of Alfonso the goat, who was terribly proud of his lovely new coat. It had bright shiny buttons all made out of glass and a collar of the color of freshly cut grass. People turned to admire as Alfonso walked by. What a marvelous coat, he heard someone sigh. Alfonso was happy. He pranced and he skipped. Then he heard a sad noise, croaking, out of a ditch. Deep down in the ditch was a family of frogs. They used to live there on a mossy log. But the log wasn't there. It had rotted away, and the frogs from the log now had nowhere to stay. The frogs were distraught. "Please help us," they cried. And Alfonso felt sorry for them, so he tried. He unpicked some stitches upon his new coat, and using the fabric, helped make them a boat. The frogs were delighted. He'd just made their day. "Oh, thank you," they croaked. And they all sailed away. Alfonso's new coat didn't look quite so smart, but he felt a warm glow in the depth of his heart. He clipped happily on till he came to a shed. The sound from within filled Alfonso with dread. What could possibly make such a sad sound as that? Alfonso peered in. Then he saw it. A cat! The cat was trembling and terribly pale. It was clear to see that she'd hurt her tail. Oh my goodness, look. Alfonso got busy and cleaned up the cut. Then using his coat, he bandaged it up. The cat was so glad, so grateful and happy. But Alfonso's coat, now looking quite ratty. He clip-clopped along through the crisp winter day. He was whistling a song when a hen came his way. The hen was upset. She'd lost one of her chicks. Could this be something Alfonso could fix? Together the hen and Alfonso looked around, but the hen's little chick just couldn't be found. Then somewhere up high a voice yelled, "Help me!" And there was the chick stuck up in a tree. So Alfonso removed even more of his coat and tied it together to make a long rope. He gritted his teeth and climbed up the rock like a rocket. He came down again with the chick in his pocket. Alfonso's new coat was now looking a mess. Still, what's done is done. It will all be for the best. As Alfonso walked on, there were more problems still, but he helped solve them all with his coat and his skill. Alfonso's new coat was now just a few threads, but he thought of the good deeds he had done instead. The weather grew colder and snow fell all around. Poor coatless Alfonso trudged back toward town. The blizzard grew worse. It got colder and colder. Alfonso took shelter behind a large boulder. Alfonso was freezing. The night would soon fall, and soon he curled up into a cold little ball. But then he heard voices ring out in the night. Someone was shining around a bright light. Here came the frogs and the cat and the hen. He wasn't alone. He'd been found by his friends. Seeing them all made Alfonso feel better. And not only that, they had brought him a sweater. They had made it themselves from the things they could find, a gift to Alfonso for being so kind. And so our dear goat had made best friends forever, and he wore his new sweater, whatever the weather. What a nice goat that Alfonso is. He literally shared the coat off his back with all of his friends. And then because they were so appreciative and they were also good friends, they made him a sweater so he could be warm. That's what friends do. They're kind to each other. So you guys be kind this week. And I will see you with 2 more stories next week. Bye, gang.